Good evening. I'll call this meeting of the North Liberty Parks and Recs Commission to order. I think we have a quorum, so we'll move right along. So the first order of business is the approval of the minutes.
I move that we approve the minutes as written.
I second.
Have a second?
Second.
Any discussion, questions? Any objection to unanimous approval? Minutes are approved. We'll move right along to our parks report from Guy.
All right. Good evening, everyone. This past month, we spent a lot of time and got all of our facilities winterized. A lot of RV antifreeze and blowing out irrigation and stuff like that. But that's all done. Cold weather now, so good thing. We prepared some trail lights at Liberty Center Pond and Park there. Some of the trail lights of some of the drivers were bad, so we had those replaced. Finished up the trail and sidewalk crack sealing at Liberty Center and Ben Meadows Park. We're just trying to slowly but surely get over a lot of crack sealing. That this makes your concrete last so much longer if you can fill those cracks. The Babe Ruth field, still working on that. We finished the storage shed. We put that brick around the bottom of it. I think you saw that in the last monthly report. So this month we took off the bottom layer of siding on the press box restroom facility, and we put that same brick look around the bottom of that. So both those buildings now match. We're going to continue to do some more work over winter. We're probably going to go in there and remodel either the restrooms or the concession stand part. I haven't decided which one we're going to tackle, but that's something we want to do over winter. So we're trying to get that area looking really nice. I don't know if any of you have been up there. It's the concrete, the Booth Street project is pretty much done up there. So the new parking, new access to get in there, all looks pretty nice. So making that building kind of match everything else, the improvements that we've done there over summer. Of course, we've been working on equipment. We put all of our winter equipment on for the season, kind of put away all of our summer equipment. Unfortunately, we've already had to go out and use some of the winter equipment. So hopefully it stays away a little longer now. So anyway, just keep working on equipment as time allows. Something else that, and Tim did most of this, but the prairie went out and cut down all of our prairie areas. We try to cut that down once a year, normally in the fall. It just keeps the natives healthy and keeps kind of the invasives out.
We'll kind of highlight where they are for some people might know where our prairie is around.
Go ahead, Tim.
Oh boy.
You know where they're all at.
Centennial.
Bioswales.
Yeah, bioswales and around the pond. Broadmoor, Creekside, Fox Valley, Goose Lake, along the main bike trail between Penn Street and Forever Green. Few little ones at Penn Meadows.
So you cut
All
them
those
down.
things are considered prairie
Yeah.
in the city of North Liberty.
Yep.
you know?
Really, the best option would be the burn, which we could burn, but it's kind of an iffy thing. So,
Yeah.
so we go for the next best route, and that's mowing it off once a
It's
year.
because we don't have a new fire station yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The fire chief can give me.
Let's see. Well, we've also winterized all of our landscaping. That would include like roundabouts and any streetscapes.
What is involved with winterizing?
Cutting down any plant that should be cut down.
Okay.
Yep. So when you go and look at the roundabouts now, pretty much everything's been cut down.
Okay.
So it kind of helps for snow removal and stuff like that. If you have tall vegetation, it would just take it off if you took a plow over top of it. And
Okay.
it's just better. Most of those plants, like grass and stuff, need to be cut down once a year anyway. It just keeps new stuff growing.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. Thanks.
yeah. And some of the ones that don't do well getting cut all the way down just get trimmed up. So that's why you'll see some plants still there, but mostly all the grasses are cut down. So, let's see here. We winterized all the ball fields and soccer fields that by putting all the equipment away and putting it in storage. Park staff attended. It's a class at the Johnson County Extension Office. Ornamental turf and pest management. It's a recertification class. We have to do it annually to maintain our Iowa pesticide applicator's license. So all of our staff are certified, and we all had to take that class. If you've been out the dog park, we installed two kiosks, and we started installing signs on them. So I don't know if you've noticed that out there.
Did you see that somebody broke off the handle to the?
Yeah, we found that. We just found it, so we put that back on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was- yeah.
Yeah, it was in. I guess it was in one of the.
In the crate where people kind of put their dog toys
Oh,
and
really?
water jugs and stuff. It was kind of in there.
Those we're kind of finding that those handles, because since they get used so often, we have to go out there and tighten up the hardware on them. So, however, we did order some new handles just in case one would come up missing. So, let's see. Oh, we completed and submitted the Trees Please grant for the Mid-American from Mid-American Energies. If awarded, we're gonna plant some more trees around the rec center. So that's where we're gonna go next spring if we get that grant. Continuing to attend progress meetings with city staff, All American Concretes, and Shive Hatter regarding the Dubuque Street project phase 1. I've already kind of touched base a little bit on that. The only thing I haven't said is if you go up that way, you'll see like out by Heinz ice cream and Sugar Bottom Bikes, there's some like
Yeah.
outside furniture.
Yeah, it was
So-
really
So-
nice.
Yeah.
That's ours. That's.
Yep, that's ours. Yeah.
Very modern looking.
Yeah.
That'll be really nice for those getting ice cream.
Yeah.
Summer.
Exactly.
I bet it'll be very popular.
Yeah.
Is any more going to be done around on the east side?
On the east
of that
side.
business or
No. We'll see
just
what you see.
the front part there?
Yeah, what you see is done. So, other than that, pretty much finished up the FY 23-24 operating budget and CIP. Turned that in, and I have a budget meeting with the city manager on December 20th to go over it. So, other than that, if you have any questions.
Sounds good.
All good.
Report. Pictorial.
Yeah.
Good.
I figure that's worth 1,000 words, right? Right there.
Yeah. Thank you, Guy.
You're welcome.
Questions? We'll move right along to Shelley for the rec center report.
Like Guy said, November is a busy time. A lot of it, on my end anyway, is working on the budgets and CIP projects. What we normally do is look at year-end totals from the previous fiscal year, any budget amendment projects, inflation and pricing, anything like that, and we start to go through and make our recommendations line by line, and then also our wish list of capital projects. Like Guy mentioned, we had to turn that in right after Thanksgiving, and then we'll meet with city administration. Mine's actually, I think, the 19th of December.
Save me some money.
Save you some money.
Well, actually,
There's that 19th,
Actually-
mine's on the 20th, so.
Actually, I might not be able to help in this situation this year. As I mentioned in my report, last spring we did our facility assessment of the recreation center and with Shive Hattery and got a report back. And we have a long list of priority 1s through 4 just to upkeep that building. It is hard to believe, but 25 years old on certain parts of it. The pools themselves are 20 plus, 21, 20, about 2004. I think they 18 years old maybe now. So
ready to go
everything's
college.
aging. Everything's aging, but it is the heart of the community, so we need to keep it up. So again, just like Guy did with his parks plan, we got this plan together just regarding that entire facility and what needs to take place to keep it up to snuff, I guess you would say. Biggest one we just are still trying to get completed is the roof project, for example. So some of the smaller items we'll try and take out of budget operating budget costs and take it out of that. But some of the bigger items, we will have to figure out how we're going to pay for some of those bigger projects. So,
What are some of those projects? And then like, what's an example of like a small project, like a 4?
well, fours, basically how it's rated is priority 0 to 1 are like immediate to 1 year projects.
Oh, I see. So it's
Priority
graded by year.
2
2 years out.
to 2s are, I think, 2 and 3s are maybe 1 to 5 years, and then 4s are 5 years or after. So
Oh, okay.
what I did is kind of went through the whole plan, listed out the priorities as Shive had listed in the plan, and now that's what we're after going through is, okay, can some be adjusted, can some be combined, smaller ones can be operating budgets, and how do we take care of some of these? Because I think priority ones totaled about $263,000.
In today's money.
And yeah.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, we'll have to kind of go through that, and unfortunately, yeah. How do we do that, and how does it affect everybody else? Hopefully, not a lot.
How does the city have a maintenance, like when there is a capital improvement? So, let's say we do something, is there a maintenance item for the ongoing in the budget for how that is maintained ongoing?
I'm responsible for 3 different budgets: the recreation, the pool, and then we have a community center budget.
Okay.
That is mainly for building maintenance, but under that, it's normally our contracts that we have, just day-to-day maintenance stuff, the real small item things versus these bigger projects. So
So it doesn't come from like a reserve fund from the city that,
we do have capital funds, and that's what I'll probably learn a lot more on.
okay.
Where do our reserve funds come from, and
Yeah.
figure that out.
Because it's kind of a young community in some ways. Do you know what I mean? With that's had, like, you're right, 25 years, that's when things start. You got to figure out if you're going to replace it or what are you going to do, or,
But like the roof project, we did a bond, I think, for that. So again, it just depends, and
Yeah.
that's why we'll sit down with city administration and hopefully figure out how all that works. So, but it is definitely a good thing to have, just something to, again, keep the facility in good shape, and then
Like the floor was on this year's budget, like you finished the flooring, the gym floors, what's that?
gym floors, we normally resurface every year, but this year, due to the flaking, it had to go all the way down to the sanding and resanding, and a little more extensive cost this year. But every year we actually set aside money through the budget to redo them or resurface them, but not
Have you guys
to
looked at
that
them?
extent.
They look amazing.
Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah.
They look amazing.
We've got a lot of good comments on them. Yeah.
Looked like new mats going up? Was that what I saw going up, or just repairing?
There are some new gymnasium wall mats going in. Again, depending how the courts are, like us, the pickleball got a little bit moved closer to one end, and so just to help protect, and even the side baskets when they're doing cross-court volleyball or basketball, just because of the close proximity to either bleachers, walls, we are getting some pads, extra pads put up.
That's good.
Yep. I mentioned it last month. Dale Leonard, our custodial maintenance supervisor, is retiring. We did advertise his position, and then we did end up interviewing a few, and then promoted Mark Wingert, who is currently a custodial technician, custodian maintenance technician. So we promoted him up, and then that opened up his current position. We are currently accepting positions for our applications for his position through tomorrow, and we'll have probably interviews starting next week, and then hopefully make some decisions, interview and make some decisions, so they start right after the new year. So just trying to get all the holes filled. So
Cool.
And you mentioned Dale was a long-term, he'd been here ever.
23
since,
years.
Ever since at the center, yeah, so.
No, no, he was one of my first hires, but
First.
even myself, I haven't been here since Bryn, or the
A
immediate.
long-time employee, I know, appreciate his work. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. We are having a little send-off for him on December 15th, a Thursday, just in the middle of the afternoon. And just a lot of our contract workers and can hopefully stop by and wish him well and all that. So
Awesome.
if you're around on the 15th, 2:30 to 4:30, we're going to have a little send-off for him. So as you can see, the rest of the report is a lot of our normal information. I'm not sure anything that really jumped out at me that is new, I guess. One thing, I guess, under classes programs, we're finishing up our fall season, and then we started planning our winter spring, which is January through April programs. Unfortunately, I did hear from one of our other long-term instructors, Renee Manders. She's going to be ending her classes as of December, and she has been with the city as a contract employee even before I got here. So, unfortunately, we're going to lose her 25 plus years of service as a contract employee. And so I will be looking for any new fitness instructors that would like to teach fitness classes. We got some holes to fill there too. So
What types of courses did she offer?
she offered a couple classes called Cardio Pump,
Oh,
a
yeah.
little more upbeat, I guess you would call it. The Bar Plus class, and then she did a boot camp, and kickboxing were kind of the four major types of fitness classes that she did. And she would offer one Monday and Wednesday, and the other Tuesday, Thursday. So
Which
she
is
was,
very nice.
yeah, she covered 4 nights of programming. So got some holes to fill. Oh, but we do appreciate all of her loyalty and expertise, and she had a good following. So she'll be missed as well.
I know some people never wanted to graduate out of our boot camp.
Oh.
They've stayed with her for
Just try to
on Saturday mornings.
make
yeah.
changes, and
Yeah.
how can we continue, but like the social, the camaraderie of the class. So, yep, good following.
Well, you're talking about the long-term staff, or how about short-term staffing? How's that been? Your regular staffing?
Not too bad. Still a few spots we're kind of filling here and there. It's just tough because as soon as you think you're good to go, then someone leaves or their schedule changes, or, something comes up, if they're in sports. So come January, are we going to be limited again? It's a constant battle, I would say, but we're hanging in there.
Making it? Thank you.
I think this was maybe the first year combination of the holiday falling on the weekend and where the observed days are the Fridays and Mondays, and then having enough part-time staff to cover. We have a little extended holiday season coming up Monday through Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that will be closed. So we'll have to post up a little bit more than usual, I guess I would say. That just because of short-staffed, that we won't be open as much as in the past. So, but we'll get those hours posted. Actually, I think Communications did post those already. Those just came out, I think, this week, our holiday hours. So,
Christmas and New Year's on a Sunday.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And then they observe, so that takes away full-time staff. And so it's just kind of a juggling game there. So, I don't really think I had any other glaring news, but I'm open to any questions that you might have as you saw any of the report information.
Any questions from anybody?
Good luck on the budgets.
Yeah.
Room for you.
You should send us an email so we can pray that day.
Yeah. Honey.
Will do.
Pray for
Unfortunately,
wealthy spirits.
unfortunately, unlike on my side, the cost of equipment has really gone
I
up.
know, it's
yeah.
horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like replacing equipment?
Yeah,
or
replacing.
fixing?
Yeah. We have
Everything.
things kind of scheduled out when they need to be replaced and yeah. Yeah. It's really
It
gone
just
up.
pretty much impacts everybody. You
Yeah.
know,
I
it's
was gonna
like,
say, impacts are definitely still being felt.
Oh yeah.
A lot of factors
Yeah.
weighing into it. Yeah.
Well,
It's interesting.
appreciate everybody's hard work.
yep.
Good the reports and upcoming things. So, like I said, it's hard to believe that it's December and we're rolling right along. I suppose there'll be more. There are going to be lights down around the park. I think around Liberty Center. I think that's
That was kind of a hit last year. I think.
coming up. That was really nice. You know, there's the things that participate. I know the rec center's hub of where different things. This weekend, isn't it?
Oh,
craft
breakfast with
and-
Santa and holiday vendor fair is this
Yeah.
weekend. Yep.
So a lot of things in the community to take advantage of and
Sign up for the emails, as we always say.
Yep.
Sign up for the emails. Yep.
Stay abreast of what's going on. Next month we'll be talking about Beat the Bitter. That's all be coming up after.
And there will be fireworks.
There will be fireworks.
There will be bitter.
There will be.
No, it'll be 70 degrees.
No, I don't know. We had the 70-degree weather in
We like
November,
those
and I
things
felt
that make North Liberty a unique and neat place to live. So we appreciate everybody's hard work. So
Who's all going to run the 5K
When is it?
on the 28th, the Beat the Bitter 5K?
is that a challenge?
I'm just saying.
Are you running?
Yeah, well, I might do more of a jog. Okay,
You're
but
participating?
I'm participating. My whole entire family, we're going out there.
Wow.
My 83-year-old mom is going to be out there,
Whoa.
depending on the
go.
temperature.
Thanks for
I
that
should
guilt
say.
trip.
That's
Place
a
to see.
challenge
I
out there.
am.
My 8-year-old grandson. I'm just saying. Come on, you guys.
Intergenerational activities in North Liberty.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, no other business to come before us. Do I hear a motion for adjournment?
All motion.
I will second.
Second. Any objections to the meeting adjourned? Well, we'll reconvene on January 5th,
Oh, next year.
2023.
Next year.
Yeah.
All right.
Meeting adjourned.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Two.